Fala, chat. E aí, meu amigo? Esse é outro cara, né? Especialista em Blitzcrank, dança do robô. Tá. Ok. Tá. Show. Das trevas da Arkin. Vai ter a Lily e Caim, né? Correto. Lily e Caim. E Atrox. Ok. Atrox, top laner. Esse cara, ele é muito forte. Eu tenho muito medo dele. No LoPC, ele é meio que imbalanceável e broken no competitivo. Ele é tipo uma Riven, ó. Ele fica dando Q, ó. Q. Tipo uma Riven. Ele cura. O Atrox no vídeo tá de Grasp, velho. Não é Côncaro, não. Que Grasp, ô Dev? É Côncaro que usa, caceta. O áudio? O que tem o áudio? Tá sem áudio? Querem o áudio do jogo? Faz o áudio do jogo.
If you're looking for an even
Caim.
sharper
Caim é
edge,
mais roubado
our
que a
next
Atrox
champ is
ainda.
for you. Kayn, the Shadow Reaper, slices into the rift and anything in his way. With his third ability, Shadow Step, this jungler can walk through walls. And his
Ele passa
ultimate,
as paredes,
Umbral
velho.
Trespass, allows him to hide in an enemy's body, dealing massive damage when you
Também,
escape.
minha moleque mó cocô, né?
Kayn wields an ancient weapon possessed by a Darkin named Rost, and constantly battles it for control. With his
Aí ele
passive,
pode
the
escolher
Darkin
entre ser
side,
azul ou
you
vermelho.
decide who will
Aí o
triumph.
vermelho é
When Kayn attacks
um
champions,
lutador
he'll charge each
e
of
o
his
azul
forms.
é um assassino.
Ranged champions charge the shadow
Se ele ataca
assassin,
campeão
while
range, ele
melee
ganha stack
champions
do
charge
azul.
the
Se ele ataca
Darkin
melee, ele
Slayer.
ganha do vermelho.
When one form is fully charged, he can permanently gain its bonuses by selecting it in the fountain. This choice can't be changed later in the game, so make sure you're confident. In Darkin form, Kayn will heal for the damage he deals to champions, making him harder to kill. In Assassin form, Kayn will deal even more damage, allowing him to burst down enemies before they can blink.
Tipo, o Caim vermelho, ele é um lutador, ele cura do Q, cura o W, cura o ult,
So, if you're an
só que ele é
aspiring
lento.
Kayn main, get ready to
E o Caim azul,
transform and
ele
embrace
basicamente
a
dá
new
mais
path.
dano, o W dele é mais rápido, tem um range
Are you
maior,
feeling sleepy?
ele é mais
Maybe
rápido
our
no E
next
também.
champ will be a breath of
E aí
fresh
tem a
air.
Lilia também.
Lillian, the bashful bloom,
Cavala.
emerges from a peaceful forest far away into
Ela é
the
jungle
jungle
também.
of wild
Os
rift.
três são jungle. Não,
This
é
shy
o Atrox
fawn
não é jungle, o
spirit
Atrox é
collects
top,
and
mas a
protects
Lilia e o
the
Caim
dreams
são
of
jungle.
humans, kind of the opposite of Darkin
Ela é
and
tipo
destruction.
um Aurelion Sol, Lilia.
Don't underestimate her skittish appearance. Her speed and damage might
Ela tem o
spook
novo
even
do
the
LoL, o
soundest
soninho.
sleeper. All of
Bacana
Lilia's
eles introduzirem
abilities
novas
apply
mecânicas no
Dream
LoL.
Dust, which deals max health damage over time. When she hits at least one champion with an ability, she'll gain move speed, which stacks with more hits. Land your spells and you'll be zooming across the map.
Cara, que
Lilia's
pegou.
ultimate, Lilting Lullaby,
Cara, é
puts
muito
all
roubado esse ultimate, olha
champions
isso aí, ó.
affected by Dream Dust
É um soninho em área,
after
olha
a
lá, ó.
delay. They'll
Olha.
wake up when they take damage
É
from
um
your
soninho
team,
em
so
área
make that
target.
time in Dreamland
Todo
count.
mundo. Pra quem não sabe, tá, galera? O
Dealing
soninho
huge
ele funciona da
AoE
seguinte
damage is
maneira.
warrior super fast
O
speed.
cara, ele
Lilia
fica no
is your
soninho
jungler
até ele
to
levar
fawn
dano.
over.
Então, tipo, imagina um
And
CC, um
that's all of
stun.
our champions for the
Você
Dark into Dawn
stuna.
update.
Aí o cara vai
Let
ficar parado. Só que ele pode levar dano.
us
Tá,
know
ele vai ficar
if you
parado
found
ainda.
the
O
perfect
soninho
new
não.
mate.
Se ele levar dano, ele acorda. Só que quando ele acorda, ele toma dano.
Hi
Então,
everyone, I'm
tipo,
David,
se a Lilia coloca alguém pra
Associate Game
dormir
Director on Wild
e o
Rift.
Draven dá um hit
You'll find
básico,
me as
o hit
Papa
básico do
Smoothie on
Draven
the
dá
Rift
mais
and on
dano no
social.
cara e ele acorda.
Now, let's get into our gameplay updates. Over the last couple patches, we made updates for the support role, and we feel pretty good about where they landed so far. This means that in patch Dark into Dawn, we're looking to make meaningful improvements to another role, the jungle.
Ah, jungle,
Jungling
cara.
is one of the
Eles
most
falaram que o
challenging
suporte
roles
tá
in
safe,
Wild
agora é
Rift.
jungle.
It plays very differently compared to all the other roles and has a ton of agency over the course of the game. Now,
Sim.
we expect the jungle role to remain high depth and high impact. But in 3.5, we're looking to remove some unnecessary complexity from the experience while maintaining all the epic moments.
Tá.
Starting this patch, you'll be able
Que
to
é esse
use
cara?
the buff sharing mechanic.
Ivern.
Lunar red buffs are
Isso aí é o Ivern,
incredibly
não é?
powerful tools and sometimes cause unnecessary tension between teammates as to who should get them. We're adding a mechanic where after a few minutes of game time,
Nossa,
killing the
isso aí é a
Bramble
passiva
Bat
do Ivern
or the
no
Sentinel
LoPC.
will drop a
E agora
temporary
vem pro
buff
Edge, fica todo
that
mundo.
other players can pick up by
Basicamente,
walking up
você
to
faz
the
o
buff
blue, E daí
is carrying, folks,
cria um
so
buff
don't let it
temporário
go
e daí
waste.
o seu aliado pega o
Since you
blue.
have double the
Essa
buffs
parte
for
daí,
your
por
team,
exemplo,
the
o Warwick
evolved
pegou o blue e
version
a Vex
of
pegou o
blue
blue
and red
junto. Então
will
vai
be
ser
removed.
dobro de buff.
We also have a new
Tanto de blue que eu vou roubar é
jungler-specific
brincadeira.
buff called Conservation. When you jungle, you'll gain conservation stacks over time, and killing a large monster will cash in the stacks for gold. This buff is meant to provide a natural guidance for junglers on how they should balance between ganking and farming. Basically, if you only farm or only gank, you'll be missing out on that bonus gold.
Entendi.
We're
Show.
updating the Smite Summoner spell. First, we're removing Challenging Smite, or Red Smite.
Ok.
We found that it really wasn't a compelling choice for jungle players, and it was often hard to appreciate its effect in-game. Next,
Justo.
we're changing how the Smite upgrade
Vai ficar só
functions.
azul então?
Originally, you had to kill a specific amount of monsters to upgrade
Fica
your
Black
Smite.
Shield na galinha, sua
Starting this
burra.
patch, Smite will upgrade based on the number of times it has been used, so the upgrade time should be more consistent
Agora
across
tem
games.
Smite azul, tá?
Additionally, both base Smite and the upgraded Smite will deal a fixed amount of damage to monsters instead of scaling based on your champion level. Lastly, we're adjusting the general stats and behavior of jungle monsters.
Mano, mas agora colocar poço
This
tirou o
should
Red da
help make clear
poça.
times faster overall.
Meu Deus, colocaram um
And you should
Emerald pra
have
gravar o
easier
dev,
time
velho.
surviving against monsters, especially
Minha
in the early
filha.
tiers. Because at the
Olha
end
lá,
of the
lá,
day,
lá.
we want
Bom.
junglers to be planning their next steps without worrying
Meu
so
Deus,
much
é
about
muito
surviving
Emerald
their
jogando
initial
LoL,
players.
né, velho? Olha esse cara.
Another big change I want to call out is the first
Não é
camp
possível,
start
pô. Os
decision.
caras botou o Emerald pra gravar o
Previously,
dev,
it was
velho.
almost necessary for junglers to start at the red buff to maximize their clear speed. With the general updates to monster stats, we hope the first clear decisions can be more dynamic and flexible, so that players can choose which camp to start based on the unique dynamics of their specific matchup. We're making some awesome improvements to Shelly as well.
Cara alto.
Rift
Tem como
Herald is
dar
meant to
alto.
be a mid-game tool that helps you snowball, but with its current tuning, oftentimes the expected rewards can vary greatly. So we have increased the speed of summoning Rift Herald as well as
Caraca,
your
que
charge speed.
rápido, olha.
So the value
Nossa, o Arauto
gained
saiu
from your
rapidão,
plays
pô. Ele...
will be
Caraca, o
that much
Arauto,
more
caraca, o Arauto com 2x. O Arauto já sai, já peu, já bal.
Horizon
Caraca, o Arauto
Focus
não tá
is a
feliz não,
great
mano.
pick for mages who want to snipe opponents with spells. Skill shots that hit a champion from a distance will apply stacks to your enemy. Hidden crowd control abilities will grant additional stacks. Gain enough stacks to consume them and deal bonus damage.
Ele
Get your
tá falando de que item, eu não vi?
is a great pick for mages who want to snipe opponents with
Ah,
spells.
mudou o item.
Skill shots that hit a champion from a distance will apply stacks to your enemy. Hidden crowd control abilities will grant additional stacks. Gain enough stacks to consume them and deal bonus damage.
Oh, que
Get your
roubado,
sniper
hein?
goggles on and sharpen up your
Oh,
aim.
o Lux aqui, fode, né?
Lord Dominic's Regards is our newest
Bacana,
attack
chat.
damage
Sempre
item.
que você atinge um inimigo
With
com
this
habilidade, você
passive
dá um
adrenaline,
stack nele.
after
Com
you're
3
out of
stacks
combat
explode e dá
with other
dano.
champions
É
for a
um
few seconds,
refletor
the
de dano.
first attack against the champion will now have increased attack speed. Soul Stealer is getting a new passive, Soul Flare. Takedowns on enemy champions will reduce the cooldowns on all your basic
Caraca,
abilities.
roubado. Nossa, que é muito
And you'll
broken.
gain extra ability power for a
Nossa,
few
que é muito
seconds after.
ridículo de quebrado.
So if you're a mage or assassin player who likes to snowball your way through team fights, this is the item for you. For
E pra
runes,
Catarina.
we want to give mages another option beyond the electrocute and summon Airy,
Opa!
with some utility beyond just dealing extra
Opa.
damage. So if you want to run fast
Ah.
and cast fast,
Ninguém
Phase Rush
liga
is the
Riot
rune
pra
for you.
game, pra essa
when
ronda.
you hit a champion with 3 separate attacks or abilities, you'll gain a burst of movement speed and ability haste. Your current cooldowns will also be reduced, so get spell slaying. We're also replacing the champion rune. Sudden Impact is your new pick if you're looking to twist a knife.
Eu tava
or you
campeão, né? Meu
assassinate your
bomba.
enemies.
Tá bom, eu
With this
aceito
rune,
essa ronda
you'll
aí.
gain a bit of adaptive penetration when you exit stealth,
Catarina parece
or
tá bem
use a
forte no
dash,
patch.
blink,
Essa
or
ronda aí, sempre que você dá um dash,
deal
tu
damage
ganha
to an enemy champion.
dano. Ela vai ter a Mejai que reseta com assim.
We're introducing
Com,
another
opa,
game
todos
mode this
por
patch.
Opa.
If you ever wonder what a game of
Todos por
5
é
plus camps
hype, hein,
and 5
mano.
freshes would look like,
Nossa,
well,
tu é-
now's your
ó,
chance to find out.
Melhor
That's right.
equipe todos
One
por
for All is
5
coming to
Yumis.
Wild Rift.
Acabou.
In Champions
Uma Yumi
Select,
entra na
you and your
Yumi, a
teammates
S
will
Yumi
vote
entra na
for a
outra
champion
Yumi,
play.
a S
You'll
Yumi entra
all
na
play
outra
the
Yumi,
selected champion.
a S Yumi entra na outra
Ties are
Yumi.
broken by
Aí virou
random
escadinha
selection.
assim.
The enemy team will
Acabou.
select their own champion to play, and then you'll all be in a game of never done before combos. So queue up and tell us who's the most OP. We would love
Nossa,
to hear
o
what you
Cash
think.
foi humilhado esse game aí, brincadeira, né?
We
Ash
have
contra
a few new
Tayggan.
features to address disruptive behavior in games. we'll be adding another penalty for players who leave matches.
Opa!
As we know,
Ó,
playing with an
aí eles
AFK
colocam a
player
Sona
is
como
not
FK,
fun.
mas...
So we're
Mano, eu
looking to
odeio a
discourage
Sona,
that
velho.
behavior
Tanto
even
boneco pra
more.
colocar como FK, coloca a Sona, né, mano?
Additionally, we're in a situation where a remake is available, the remake will automatically trigger, so you
Bacana.
cannot miss the vote.
E funcionar o remake da
You'll
Riot
also see a
Games.
new avoid list feature in this patch. In the post-game lobby, you'll be able to add someone from the game to your avoid list, which will prevent you from being matched on the same team with them until the list
Eu vou
resets
colocar
at
nessa
the
lista
start
aí
of
o
each week.
Emerock.
We're adding a new way to view
Certeza.
your skins. When you visit the collection tab, you'll see the skin set tab and the champion tab.
Finalmente,
These
né?
filters, you'll be able to view multiple skins for the same champion or skin lines at once. Some will even have custom backgrounds.
Obrigado.
If you complete an entire skin set, you'll earn an exclusive title and a special effect
Ah,
in
que
champions
legal.
like to show it off. So for those of you who like to build your
Isso
collection,
nunca vai acontecer
you have a new
comigo,
way
porque
to
todas
admire
as...
it with
Olha a
pride.
Sona. Agora vocês botam ela.
Lastly, during this update's events, you'll see some brand new mission types. We'll talk a little more about that later. Now, I'll pass it back to Jared to wrap us up.
Passe Wild. Vai ter skin do Jin, né?
Bam! Pow! Kaboom! Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away there. You
Ninja.
can't have superheroes without supervillains. This patch, Supervillain Jin brings his nefarious deeds to level 50
Sempre é
of
o
the Wild
viado que é o
Pass.
vilão, né?
You can claim his ascended skin by playing games and collecting it from the Wild Pass
Homofobia
Emporium.
estrutural.
Will the forces of good or evil win out?
Ai, ai.
Only future Wild Passes will tell.
Olha o Jin todo melee, velho. Ai, ai. Cada
We hope
coisa.
you enjoyed powering up in the Supreme Cells
Não,
Arena
não
last
gostamos.
patch.
Vai
Of
embora.
course, we've got a
Gacha.
bunch of new events for you to explore in this update. Most importantly, have you been having strange dreams lately? Filled with peculiar and playful characters? Who live in a beautiful, mysterious world not too far from
Oi.
our own? No? Just me? Weird. Spirit Blossom is coming
tá.
to Wild Rift. In this event, you'll tend to a
Mas
little
entendi.
town in the spirit world, where completing missions will let you summon a random spirit. Fill up your town with this cast of quirky personalities, and who knows what you might
Gente, o
overcome.
Riot, é o seguinte, minha querida, ninguém liga pra
To
ver.
go
A
into the
gente só
new
quer
year, we've got a
skin.
festive little
Dá skin de
snowball
graça
fight
aí,
for
tudo
you.
bem.
Test your
A
aim
gente
and
faz o que a
collect
gente
rewards
quiser.
fit for a
Jogar
Goro.
partida,
Don't
jogar
worry,
rank,
no Goros will be
ganhar,
harmed
babar
as you complete
torre.
your missions. Look how
Apenas
happy
nos
they
skin.
are. And of course, that's not all the events we're looking forward to. So keep an eye out for more in the next couple months.
Obrigado, amigo.
And it wouldn't be a patch preview without our skins
Não vai ter
montage.
uma skin pra
Let's take a look
fadinha.
at what's coming, from elegant to edgy to extra colorful.
Não vai ter uma skin
Roll
de fadinha,
montage.
chat. Aposto. Caim. Bomba. Ninguém liga. Boneco roubado por Boelinho. Irelia. Bonecão. Atrox, bonecão. Só bonecão, ó. Ó os bonecão, ó os bonecão, ó. Olha lá. Jinx, bonecona. Cromatizadora. Sim. Cromatizador. Cromatizador. Cromatizadora. Que nome hype, velho. Célula Suprema e Cromatizadora. Planta espiritual do Trash, lendária. Nenhuma fada até agora. Ele é fada espiritual também. Não é uma fada, é uma cavala. Bonecão Ione, que vai levar buff e ainda vai ganhar skin. O bonecão Yasuo, que vai ganhar skin e buff também, parabéns. O bombinho. Ai, vai ter time na minha ranked agora por causa dessa bomba aí. Ah, não faz isso comigo, Riot. Até as skins de fada eles lançam o bonecão. Olha lá o bonecão. Olha como eles lançam o bonecão na linha de fada, olha.
And that's everything for this update.
Vivem.
Whether you're in the mood for darkness and
Uma
destruction
fada não
or a
tem.
dreamy trip to the
Uma
spirit
fada.
world, we've got
Parabéns.
you covered in the Dark into Dawn
Parabéns,
patch.
Riot.
Thanks
Parabéns.
for tuning in, and we'll see you on the Rift.
Riot, cadê as minhas fadas, Riot? Custava trazer uma fada ou não custava? Parabéns, parabéns! A Riot odeia fadas? Exatamente. Eles odeiam fadas. Ah, mas no geral eu gostei do patch. Eles não colocaram no vídeo a mecânica dos inibidores, né? Eu senti que faltou. Ou talvez esteja só em teste ou algo do gênero. Mas, no geral, mudanças que me agradam. Tirando a parte de. Tipo assim, uma coisa que eu já comentei várias vezes. Lentamente no Wide Rift tá ficando cada vez mais difícil jogar de fadinha. Porque tá entrando muito boneco que só mata a gente ou mata os carries. Pensa comigo. Pega o Wide Rift na Season 2 e pega ele agora. Vai ter Atrox, vai ter Caim, vai ter Lilia, vai ter Gwen, Yone, tá ligado? Mas enfim, mudanças promissoras, eu diria.